I want to share with you how I decided to change my approach to ability checks. The way I did it originally, which is setting a specific DC in my head for any ability check, that led to a lot of stalling. What I mean by that is that, let's say that I had a player that had to do a religion check, and I set the DC to 15 in my head, and the player went ahead and rolled and failed the DC, and then I would simply say that they failed, and then they had to work out a different way to find out the information. That's what I mean by saying the game stalls. One day I went out and I decided to share with my players. I said, all have different tiers of success, because that's incredibly frustrating as a player to not see anything. When you do a perception check and your DM says you don't see anything, right? You always perceive something, but the information that you perceive might not be everything that you need, but you still do perceive something. So taking that into account, I have decided that if the roll is at least 10, I always give part of the information. And I find that doing and approaching the checks in this way fuels a lot more progress in a game than instead of setting a DC, let's say, of 15 again, and then rolling a 12 and not getting anything. That doing this is a lot more helpful to the whole game, because me as a DM, I still get to give a little bit of the answer, and the players get to workshop it in between them, and that is a lot more fun. It's just and it's a lot less frustrating to the players to do it that way than to just try another way around to find a reason to do another roll, because that's what it is. You cannot just try again in Dungeons and Dragons. You cannot just try again the same roll. You have to justify another roll. Different tiers of success helps a lot, and a partial information prompts another character's role way much than just standing there and then just trying to find a reason for another role. If you have a partial answer, then it either unlocks the information in the player's head right away, or it's going to prompt that other role way faster than if they didn't get anything.